Hey Bossy,
Yeah, man.
what's the vibe?
You already know what it is. Bossy Niqabi back at it again with another video.
Yeah.
It's Ask Bossy. Yay! Alright, so I'm here with my girl from Bossy Gang. Shout out to all the new
Hi.
subscribers.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Alright, so sis, you had a question.
Yeah,
Well, it's
so-
not you, but someone had asked you a question to
Yeah.
ask me.
Exactly,
Okay.
and I thought this would be a great question for Bossy Niqabi.
Of course.
So basically, I know a girl,
Yeah.
and she has the dilemma. So she used to work at a place where she was allowed to wear her niqab, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it was nice, alhamdulillah, but she had to leave that job for some reason.
Okay.
And now she's like, okay, I have to start working again, and she still wears the niqab, alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah.
but she's struggling to find a job while wearing the niqab. So she came to the conclusion that she has to remove it to get a job,
Okay.
and so she's scared that once she removes it, she might not ever put it back on.
Okay.
How should she go about that?
Okay. So essentially, to find a job in a niqab, I'm gonna be very honest, it is difficult, but not as difficult as before. Like, times have changed, to the point where if I wanted to get a job at Victoria's Secret, like, they're gonna welcome me arms wide open, essentially. As in a sales representative, not as one of the models, guys. Calm down. So, I think to work in the public sector, you do need guts. You need to have a very strong and positive attitude, because you're really going up against everyone else. You have to stick out from the rest. You have to show that you are the best among them. At least that's something that works for me. And I'm very professional no matter what setting I go to. So if ever you find that it's too difficult, because as women, we do need to get jobs to provide for ourselves. We don't have those kind of family situations most of the time, and it's very unfortunate. That will help support us according to the dean. You can remove your face veil. I don't believe that it's fard. Some people do. I think it's highly recommended. But you can always remove it to go to work, for example, and then put it back on your way out. And I'm not a sheikh, so you can take what I say with a grain of salt, and you can write all the angry comments down below if you'd like. But in order to survive, you're gonna have to make certain moves that benefit you. You have to believe also that Allah's ar-Razaq. So Allah provides. If you don't get a specific job, maybe Allah did not intend that for you. Maybe Allah was thinking of something else for you. He had planned something better for you. And in my case, alhamdulillah, I found a job where they welcome me arms wide open. They respect that I wear the niqab, and it's in the private sector. So let's say now you decide to remove your niqab. Okay, you've made the decision, you prayed istikhara, you're just gonna go for it. But you still love the concept of wearing the niqab. First of all, don't change your heart, don't change who you are as a person. A lot of times, when we surround ourselves with new people, a lot of people are people pleasers, So I would say keep your circle that supports you in your decision, that they're gonna constantly give you Islamic reminders, people that are just going to empower you, and that way, if anything, you can always go back to wearing it later on, if that's your choice. If you're around, that's why my channel is basically it's based on your surrounding circle, who is around you. I didn't have that support when I decided to keep my niqab on here. A lot of people were very much against me. I cut off a lot of friends since then, but it took years before I could do that. A lot of people said, Dunya, take off your niqab to find a job. You'll never find a job like this. You'll never do anything great with your face veil. Remove it. And these are actual Muslim people. I think I had more support by non-Muslims than I did from Muslim people, which is very sad. But at the end of the day, Allah chose for me to have this job where I'm at now. Allah didn't plan for me to have all the other jobs prior that I have applied to. So I'm very grateful. Make a lot of dua, and pray on it a lot. Why is there a fly in my face? Yeah, that's all I can say, sis. Does that kind of answer the question a little bit? Do you feel it does? She's thinking. One moment, please.
Yeah, Bossy. Alhamdulillah, I thought that was an amazing response, and I feel like that's amazing advice, as usual, as you keep dropping gems. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And yeah, I'm gonna send this link to my friend, and
Okay.
you guys should also send this link to people who are struggling with similar situations.
Yeah, and like I actually want to hear about other people's struggles. Like if you comment down below, whether you wear hijab, whether you wear niqab, or if you were like, let's say an abaya and a hijab, it's different than people who are not wearing abayas and hijabs at the same time. Not gonna lie, there is a very big difference. So yeah, I want to hear everyone else's experience in terms of finding jobs, and yeah, like this video and share it with others. If you're new, subscribe, and yeah, I think that's about it. What do you think? Yeah, I'm trying not to look this way because at the reflections, it's gonna show a face. But yeah, you know, since we're gonna end this, little reminder to everyone. You know, you are blessed and highly favored, and good things are gonna happen to you. So if you're having a bad day, you gotta ask yourself a question: are you gonna cry about it, or are you gonna boss up? Stay grateful. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.